It's 6:15 on Monday the 21st. On my way to work, just passing the mall now. I need to learn how to shift. A lot of stuff since the last talked. Had a really great day at church yesterday. Really good sermon, a really relative sermon for me. Something that kind of, I don't know, if it was like hit home, but I guess good. And then, having a pretty good day. I was actually really enjoying my day. Spent some time at Barnes & Noble, reading and reflecting and et cetera, et cetera. Trying to do the thing where I'm trying to explore new things and flesh out ideas and such, and trying to look at things with a new perspective. Randy gave me some really great advice and said, don't go too much too fast. It's a slippery slope, and it's both a good point and something I've been prone to in the past, so I should be very cognizant of. And then I had the slip up, if you want to gently call it that, of not texting her when I left Barnes & Noble, because I was just into the book I was reading. I was reading 2 books at once, actually. I was flipping back and forth between The Third Jesus, which is just an incredibly well-written book. It's one of those weird books that walks the line between being academic but being easily accessible. He presents an intellectual idea, but not in a haughty, I'm so intelligent I have to write down to you kind of way, which is important for me because I need to learn how to speak like that, because I no longer want to sound like that holier than thou guy, because it doesn't help anybody. So, and then I was switching back to F. Scott Fitzgerald's The Crack Up, for, I guess you could say, philosophical reasons. I've been wanting to read it for a while. It's always been recommended by Tucker and Ryan Holiday, and I'm switching more away from Tucker and towards Ryan Holiday, who's just an incredibly bright young man. But it's about how he was, at the height of writing. He wrote The Great Gatsby and then East of Eden, and was, becoming a pretty big deal. And then he just, everyone went to shit on him, and some of his letters between his personal friends and family. So it's, I guess you could say it's kind of a learn from my mistakes kind of situation. But in the middle of all that, then I was going to take some pictures in Boardman Park, which I did. I didn't text her that I was leaving from one to the other. And it's a simple thing, but it's an important thing. I didn't let her know that I'd changed locations. So, like I told her last night, and I guess this is also, I believe this, but it's also part coping mechanism, is something that we went over the first Bible study I was there, and I gotta relook at my notes so I can find the scripture it references to, but the plain English take-home lesson is, it's easy to do anything, or it's easy to be everything when everything's going well. And that's good, there's nothing wrong with that. But what's really important is what happens when you're challenged, or when you do make a mistake. The old, it's not how you fall, but it's how you get up adage. So that's what I'm trying to focus on, although it's a little difficult, because I'm sure this is probably an obvious statement, but I'm just tired of fucking up. So, but I'm in Poland now, so I'm gonna go. I'll check back in when I get to the office.